Walk into an Apple store right now, and you'll hear the same thing every time. The iPad Pro is the best tablet ever made. But what if it's not? What if the real king of tablets doesn't even have an Apple on the back? Because Samsung just dropped the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra, and this thing is a monster. We're talking a 14.6-inch AMOLED display that's brighter than the iPad, a redesigned S Pen that finally feels natural, and a processor that quietly, and I mean quietly, just dethroned Apple's performance lead. But here's the kicker. This isn't about specs anymore. This is about which one actually feels like the future of tablets. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly why the Tab S11 Ultra might just be the tablet that finally beats the iPad Pro, and the few reasons it still might not. We'll break this down into 5 quick parts: price, design, display, performance, and the new S Pen. Each one tells a story, and trust me, by the end, you'll either thank Samsung or question everything Apple's been doing for years. Let's start with the part that always hurts first: the price. The Tab S11 Ultra starts at $1,199, while the smaller 11-inch version hits around $799. Now, that's not cheap, but here's the wild part. Samsung's throwing in the S Pen for free. Meanwhile, over at Apple, that pencil will set you back another $130. So right out of the gate, you're saving $100 and getting a pen that, spoiler alert, actually does more. And right now, mid-tier versions are selling for base model prices on Amazon and Best Buy. So you're basically getting more storage, more power, less money. Feels unfair, doesn't it? At first glance, the S11 Ultra looks almost too perfect. Like a sci-fi prop that somehow made it into production. It's 5.1 millimeters thin, lighter than last year, and the bezels? Practically gone. When you pick it up, it doesn't feel like a tablet. It feels like a sheet of futuristic glass. The build is that premium brushed aluminum that Samsung's been perfecting for years. It's sturdy, sleek, and somehow still feels lighter than it should. And yeah, this thing is big. 14.6 inches of screen. You can call it excessive until you draw, edit, or watch a movie on it. Then you'll get it. I'll be real. It's not for everyone. If you're reading ebooks on the couch, go smaller. But if you're creating, sketching, or working on the go, this size feels like freedom. Now we get to the reason you buy this thing. That display. Samsung's been leading the world in screen tech for years. And this one? It's borderline unfair. A 14.6-inch Super AMOLED panel with a 2960 by 1848 resolution, 1600 nits of brightness, and an anti-glare coating that actually works. That means you can use it outdoors. Yes, even in sunlight. Try doing that on most Android tablets, or even an iPad Air. Colors are punchy, but not oversaturated. Contrast is buttery smooth, and the blacks, pure OLED deep. You'll start noticing just how flat other tablets look after this. And here's the crazy part. The display is now as bright as Apple's dual OLED iPad Pro. Samsung's not just catching up, they're matching it pixel for pixel. Let's talk speed, because this is where things get interesting. For years, Apple's M-series chips have owned this space. But now, enter the MediaTek Dimensity 9400 Plus. Yeah, I know. People hear MediaTek and think budget phone processor. Not anymore. This new chip is 24% faster on CPU and 27% stronger on GPU than last year's Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. And the power efficiency? Off the charts. That means you're getting all-day battery life, 11,600 milliamp hours. even while running demanding drawing apps or video playback at full brightness. And here's the part nobody talks about. The 9,400 plus runs cooler. No thermal throttling. No sudden slowdowns mid-sketch. Just smooth, consistent performance. Gamers might still find Snapdragon better optimized, but for digital artists, designers, and multitaskers, this chip feels different. It's confident, silent, effortless. It's the first time an Android tablet actually feels like it can stare down an iPad Pro and not blink. All right, let's talk about the S Pen, because this little guy is the reason a lot of creators are side-eyeing Apple right now. The new design? Slightly thicker, hexagonal, shaped like an old-school pencil, more comfortable, more control, and it doesn't need charging. Let that sink in. No magnets, no cables. Just grab it and draw. They've refined the tip too. Flatter edges mean better tilt shading, smoother transitions, and zero wobble. If you sketch, you'll notice the difference in 5 seconds. Sure, Samsung dropped the Bluetooth gimmicks, no waving the pen to change slides. But honestly, who used that anyway? Instead, you get simplicity, precision, and zero battery anxiety. Oh, and did I mention it's included in the box? Apple's probably sweating right now. So here's the real question. Does it actually feel better than the iPad Pro? In some ways, yes. The multitasking, the S Pen feel, the AMOLED display, all give it a more human edge. Samsung DeX even lets you run it like a full-on desktop with a monitor and mouse. But, and it's a big but, the app ecosystem still favors Apple. Procreate, LumaFusion, Logic. You just can't get those polished experiences yet on Android. So if you live inside Apple's creative suite, you'll probably stay there. But if you want freedom, flexibility, and that edge of the future design, the S11 Ultra is calling your name. So, is the Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra better than the iPad Pro? That depends on what better means to you. If you want the most powerful creative apps, Apple still wins. If you want the best display, the best stylus, and the most futuristic Android tablet ever made, Samsung just did it. And that's something we haven't said in a long time. Now it's your turn. Which one would you go for? The tried-and-true iPad Pro or the all-new Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra? Drop your answer below. I read every comment, and if this helped you out, hit subscribe because we've got more tech truth bombs coming your way. See you in the next one.